Get it situated here. All right, let me see. Let's see how we can do this. All right, play some music first. Then I'll worry about getting to 1,000 sales. Baby steps, baby steps. All right, next one's from Final Fantasy. Arya. This one's from Yu-Gi-Oh! Timaeus, the United Magical Dragon. All right. This one's from Sword Art Online. Ultima Rachel Hecate the second. Oh my god, I'm mostly run them all at $1. If there is some that are expensive, I'll just cut it in half for the show, okay? Getting tired of these sellers on here that decide somebody gets a good deal and then they want to start complaining because they're losing money. Come on now. This was from Case Closed, the movie. Usually goes for 25 bucks. I do have every single one priced, so I know what they were worth. But so Donald. So this one's from Case Closed. Next one up is Throwing Knife Lunch from a hero. Oh, that card was from Case Closed. I have 3 of the film cards of Case Closed. Yeah, like I have 3 of those, and then there's one. Hello. Yeah, this is another one of the Case Closed cards. Uh, a bit better. It's my first time back, and I'm on. Had to take some time. Yeah, had to take some time away. Would have taken longer, but they only give you so many days off at work before they expect you back. So I'm like, yeah, I figure I got to get back to not being normal because it's not gonna be normal, but I gotta try to at least get back on my feet. And here's Max Hero Furnace from Yu-Gi-Oh! Hello. Yeah, it's to the point where it's still hard to talk about it. So here's Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, but there's some things you can't like not talk about. Someone's eventually gonna bring it up, whether it's at work or. All right, Donald. Yeah, now I'm trying to be you know, keep being strong for the little one. All right, Donald, I put yours on there. All right, here's the Mikanko Shibu. I try not to do it in front of the little one. I try to act, tough around him, but deep down, you can't stop that. Especially when it's something that happens and like you weren't expecting it, it just hits you like that. Then yeah, no matter you can't prepare for that. All right, let's see what's the next one. This one's from Sword Art Online. Yeah, and I feel like the more our memories are here, I feel like I tell people at work because they be acting weird. I'm like, you guys just act normal. So if you act weird, it's. I said I don't want it to be like that. I said just act normal. I said if you guys asked about it, I'll answer it. It's fine. Piglet and a Tigger? Probably, but like I said, all these cards are at random. I don't have them in a set order, so there's a Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, mine wasn't really like an incident. Well, it is an incident, but like I said, it's something I wasn't expecting, and it happened before I went to work. So yeah, that was just, you know, there's a Donald Duck. And this happened a month ago, and like I said, I'm just now trying to get back to doing the things I used to do. Here's Buckaboo from Final Fantasy. I think the Piglet and the Tigger, I think somebody might have taken that last time I did Disney. Here's Peter Pan. Yeah, that set wasn't bad. The Disney 100 set, that wasn't bad. I ended up getting the Mandalorian from that, and that rated a 10 is like over $1,000. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. I've been going into his room and my son's room and trying to like fix stuff around it or Sword Art Online. Yeah, sometimes I go in the garage and try to work on stuff, or I go to my office and work on something. All right, Donald, put it in here, and I have your bag. I said they're all gonna be protected. All right, so let's go to the next page. Here we have Rashid from Street Fighter. I forgot to put it to 20-second. Yeah, like I said, at work, man, be cheap, be but bought a 4-piece screwdriver. Eh, yeah, I think the latest the was I don't even remember the last thing. Funniest thing is like usually in this house, my wife's the one that has most of the tools. This is from Street Fighter Temple Hideout. Yeah, she does most of the projects. I do repairs and stuff like that, but when it comes to the building stuff, that's she does that. Yeah, I gotta change this to 20 second. Yeah, I think what I just did recently was I had to put a new toilet in. Everybody else was like, "You need help?" I'm like, "No, I don't need help for a toilet. It's one of the easiest things to do." Yeah, pumpkin field center card. Let me change this to 20. I think every time there you go. That's from the what's that new set? Halloween set. Here's another one of those. Yeah, they give you one each time you buy one of those boxes. Think the only thing I'm trying to go after right now is solo leveling. It's just everybody's jacking the price up. That's annoying me. Here's Lucia, the Street Fighter. Like I said, I'm gonna run most of these at $1. Unless it's something that's really expensive, I'll cut it. I'll give everybody a discount. I'll probably do half off if it's a really expensive card. But yeah, trust me, I've seen the videos going around where I think the guy did what rip till you hit, and then he complained because he said he was losing money. Then don't do it. All right. Here's Mother's Rosario. Sword Art Online. Yeah, I got it. It depends too what genre too, because if you get like the American one, I think if you get the American one, they have it around $200. If you get the Korean one, or you got the Chinese, Japanese, or it just depends. Here's Yu-Gi-Oh! Dogmatica Lawbringer. Yeah, these are only like the cards I'm putting today are mostly just like anime or TCGs, stuff like that. Yep, straight up. Because I know One Piece, I got a lot of Japanese One Piece because I could get more hits and it's cheaper. I don't have time to be paying no $500 for a booster box. Yeah, here's Shinx. Yeah, it's okay. It costs depending where you go. Like I just went to MegaCon in Orlando, and man, some of the prices that people were charging up there, that was crazy, man. Like even with Pokemon, like you think that these were like old sets. Nah, they're talking about like what's it called? Like a ETB. Um, usually those are what, $40 when they come out. Maybe if you can't find it right now, it should be they. Some people charge about 100. No, these people are charging like $300 for like the new sets that just came out. I'm like, you crazy? You think I'm gonna pay you that much? All right. Here's this one's a promo from the My Hero. Yeah, that's why I usually buy the sets and then I come on here and I just sell it. I sell it for cheap though. I don't try to get, a lot of money for it. I usually buy stuff, I make a video of it on YouTube. Here's yeah, that's the thing that's happening with solo leveling. All the Union Arena sets are mostly like $75 for a booster box. But this one, before it even came out, everybody had it priced at like 200. I'm like, damn, yo. I figured I would just go to like eBay or something like that. So I have my eBay account too. Yeah, but my oldest he enjoyed selling stuff. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna continue. Here's Snow White. Yeah, I have the comic book store here that's close to my house, and they have tournaments every day for a different set. So no, these are from the Disney 100th anniversary set. Yeah, I ended up buying. It's from. Yep, here's the back of it. The from Wishard, Wishwars. I don't know how you say it. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Here's Jack Sparrow. Oh shit! I keep changing, forgetting to switch it to 26. My bad, people. Yeah, but no, my oldest. Yeah, like I said, my oldest. He got into start selling like the beginning of this year and the end of last year. He was doing that. So, so I was gonna step away from it, but in honor of him, I said, you know what, I'm gonna keep doing this. Here's Cinderella. Yeah, that's the one thing he liked collecting more. Magic the Gathering. He had a he had some friends on Discord. That's what they mostly all played. So I started buying him those. I mean, I never understood it, so I didn't buy that much of Magic for myself. This is from the old Bleach, not the Union Arena one. This is from the Shonen Jump. Streaker. Oh Jesus! Wait, I'll put it right here. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I like the new, I like the Union Arena way they do their cards. I don't like this set right here, like the way they did this Bleach one, because the hits, like this is a hollow on there, and like some of the good hits are. Yeah, I was like, here's the future is now, my hero. Yeah, I think right now, like I said, never play, but I like the card stock. But which one, my hero? Yeah, my hero. Oh, Magic. Okay. Yeah, I had. I think the one said it depends. I did the collab when they had the Jurassic World collab. I bought those because my youngest one he collects Jurassic World. Here's another Bleach, Michiru. Oh, I remember this one. Hold up. There you go. I remembered it. 20 seconds. I don't even know where it already stopped. Here's another one, Bleach, Tessai. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I kind of like more of like the like I said, the Union Arena or the I forgot what the other one were. Universes. The ones that do the Godzilla, I know that. I like those ones too. Here's Mandalorian. All right, Donald. And I did put the shipping at the lowest, 0 to 1 ounce per card. I didn't want to do like last time where I did 3 ounces. Could you run back again? Which one? Which one you want me to run back? Jack? Oh, Jack Sparrow. Okay. I was like, who's Jack? Yeah, I think the Mandalorian one I got graded. It was a 10. And then I ended up selling it to someone for like $80. Even though it was like a Beckett 10 was like 1400. I was like, damn. It was Mickey Mouse. Oh, and I don't have it on sudden death, so it's just whoever wins. All right, Bryce. Put a bag. Let me make your badge right here. Bryce. Makes it easier because then all I gotta do is when the show's over, I just go to my printer and just print everything out real quick. I remember my first show, I didn't do that, and I had to go back and look at every single receipt clip to see who bought what. Here's jewelry from Street Fighter. Jeez, I went from like normal singing to like screaming. Here's the cop, right? Yeah, these from this page there is one that's expensive, but like I said, I'll show the front and back on the expensive cards so that people see that I'm not making these prices up, yo. Here's another Yu-Gi-Oh one, Field Center card. Here's another one of those. I like four of these field cards. If you guys enjoy the show, don't forget to give me a follow on here. I follow you guys back too. And this is being streamed into my YouTube, so the YouTubers to see it also. Next one is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. This one is what the hell's the monkey's name? Is it Abu? From Lion King. This one's from like a 97, 97, 96. I forgot when this card came out, but and back then that's how you would get the hollow cards. They look like that. What's up, Matty Pie? All right. Yeah, this one is one of those ones I was talking about. This one's Laura from Street Fighter, and it's number 34 to 49. It's purple. So this one I would have to bump it up. I started at 15 for this one because I have it set up at $50. So it's 15 for this one. There's the back. So you can see 34 out of 49 serialized. So most of the cards are gonna be $1. Unless it's like I said, expensive ones, I'll lower the price on them. This one's set at $50. I figure $15 was fine. Let's go to the next page. That page is done. All right, now we're gonna get into. Oh, there's some One Piece in here. All right, and this one like One Piece. And I noticed with the new set that some of the cards they started putting like effects into the cards, and I'm like, what the? Here's Luffy. Yeah, most of these are gonna be Japanese, English, or Chinese. Your Gundam? I have Gundam, but not the. I don't think it's the new Gundams. Might be old Gundams. Here's a Don Car Shanks. I think there's like two or three in there. Yeah, I think I might have gotten rid of the Gundams. I have Gundam in the next page, or probably gonna be like 15 cards from now, give or take. Borsalino. Yeah, I have a Domo Kashu and I have a Shining Gundam uh, card. But I don't think you can use those in the new Gundam. Well, the new Gundam I have some, but I don't know what the hell I did with those. Here's a Sabo. Here's a Fire Dawn. Here's Silver Rayleigh. So I don't know when this one first came out. It was like $40 or something like that. And all of a sudden, everybody got it. Even their grandmas got it. The price went down on it. Here's Frankie. Here's a Sabo Secret Art. Now this is one of those new ones I was talking about. So if you look at it, see it has that. See it has the swirls there, like it's going in circles. What's up, Beep? Welcome, welcome. You go back in the shadow realm. All right. Here we have Beauty. Pretty sure her name's not Beauty. I don't know what the hell her name is. We have the meat. This one's from Sword Art Online. Eat up Yu-Gi-Oh! 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 Eat up Yu-Gi-Oh! Can I put this in here? What the hell's going on? This one's from Bleach. It's Orihime from the old Bleach. This one's a quarter century rare from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Torrential Tribute. There's the stamp right there at the bottom. Pokemon whenever I get to the page. All right. They're all mixed. I'm getting them out of a binder. So I put it down to 10 seconds so I could do these fast. This one's case closed from the movie. Let's see what's in the next page. Dragon Ball Z. This one's showing another one, Runic Fountain, Yu-Gi-Oh! Here's Ariel from Disney 100. There's Making Sweet Dessert Azuna from Sword Art Online. Let's go to the next page. We have Gohan. There's Demon Slayer. Here's Domo Kashu from G Gundam. There's some of these cards I've written. Nobody buys them. I'm gonna grade some of these for myself. Moonshine or Muzan. Here we have Shining Gundam.
Start doing Jeep things. With more tech, more comfort, and more capability. Here's more Jeep things this year. There is a lot about the job that isn't actually that fun.
Master Roshi, ultra rare.
Automated away almost entirely. Like, we have a very large code base and we have a lot of contributors and we've got some control chaos going on. But here, I'm asking Codex to look at the last day of commits into this section of our monitor.
All right, this is for Dragon Ball Super TN.
Tell me who worked on what got done, what do I need to know about, and so I wake up in the morning with almost like if you use ChatGPT Pulse, it's like a personalized pulse. I open the app in the morning and sitting there is like, here's what happened
Hello,
yesterday
hello.
in the code base.
Here's another TN. This one's a see-through one. All right, here's our Master Roshi. That's it for that page. Here's from Dragon Ball. All right. Subtle part. Here we go. Yeah, like I said, almost everything's gonna be $1, except there might be some things that are expensive. So I'll just lower the price on them. But all right, next one is Goku versus Vegeta, and it is a film card. As you can see, it says film card, and it is $20 card. Here we have Gohan. Yeah. It's gonna be one of those where I'll run something. It's not like that. What's up, Brazos? Poncho. All right, see like this one. The next one is a case closed PTR. This one's valued at about $100. I won't do $100. See, that's an $80 profit right there. If anybody had bought that, but all right, this one's Mobile Suit Yakushiki. What's up, two broke? Our next one is Time Wizard from one of the new sets. What's up, Bryce? These next two are gonna be expensive. All right, this one is going all right, I guess. All right, this one's Blackbeard, and it's from OP09. The R with a star on it. This one's got a value. I think last time I checked it was like $90. But I'm not running it for $90. I'll do $40 on this one. Anybody wants it. Now, if you like Tokyo Revengers, this one has the autograph of. This one's founding member Mitsuya. So you can see autographs right there. It's a super special rare, and it is priced right now at TCG. Last time I checked, it was $165 for this card. I'll be willing to do $100 on it. That's $65 off. Usually goes for $165. Doing $100 on it. Anybody wants it? All right. Like I said, some of these I'll just grade for myself. Go to the next page. Here we have Wiz. Next up, we have Carrot. Everyone has free offers on the latest phone. For One Piece. Save over $3,700 versus the other big guys. And our experience plans include amazing benefits, plus our 5-year price guarantee. Switch to T-Mobile and save. Here we have Black Samatsu.
A new hire is starting Monday at 9 a.m. And it's Friday afternoon at 4:50. Don't panic. Get Rifflin. Onboard new hires in just 90 seconds.
This is 2024 Vegito Toriyama Gold Press Prism Dragon.
step of onboarding is automated.
There's the front.
Every action tailored to your new hire.
There's the back. See the dragon?
Set up for day one.
There's the front.
Stress-free onboarding. Rippling.
It's $15 card. You can just put the prices on the back so that people know. Here we have King Kai. Here's Gohan. General Tao. This is Dragon Ball Super. It's SSR. General Tao. Here's Gohan. This is my favorite one right here of Gohan from Namek. I think that was the best series ever, was the Namek one. To me, I think. Here's Tien. I forgot which card it is. I know one of these cards that the Toriyama dragon on the back. Here's Goku Black. SSR from Heroes. Hello. Here's Boo. Yeah, there it is. See? The back, Kira Toriyama. And the front is Boo, SSR. It's the only one I have left that has Toriyama on the back. Alright, here's this one. Almost done with this page, and we'll go to the next page. Here's Gohan when he's training with the Sea Sword. Gohan Gotenks. I mean, Gotenks and Trunks, my bad. Gotenks and Trunks. This next one's Dragon Ball Heroes. What's on the next page? Let's see. One Piece and Dragon Ball. Alright, let's go to the next page, guys. Oh, I'm trying to get it out of there. Alright, here we go. This is SR Parallel of Android 17 and 18. Here's a Yamato Dawn. Here's a jewelry Bonnie, and it has the foil on there, so you can see. Here's Onami, same thing. Has the foil on it. This one's Sabo, the Chinese. Here's Dragon Dawn. Here's another Sabo SR. This one's a Purist Alternate Art SR from Fusion World. This one's a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito Ultra Rare. It is priced at $55. So I'll do half, like I said. I will start it at $25. If anybody's interested in that. Super Saiyan 4. Says Vegito Ultra Rare. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito Ultra Rare. It goes for $55. I put it at $25 for you guys.
Current eligible lessee will get this low mileage lease on this 2026 Terrain Elevation for around $299 per month. We are.
Here we have
With all these Hilton Honors points,
Whitebeard.
stay for free. At the Waldorf Astoria in the Maldives. What about the canopy in Paris? Hilton Honors, babe. When you want points that can take you anywhere, anytime, it matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
All right. Here's the Snake Man Dawn. Hello, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Here we have Yamato. Here's the Dawn. Now this one is a foil Dawn card. Here's an Ace SR. Here's a Law promo. This one's a Law Super Rare SR. Hello. This one's a Boa Hancock SR. Price at 22. Like I said, anything expensive, I'm just gonna price it at half for the show. If anybody wants it, otherwise, like I said, no foul. Uh, the promo? Yeah, I did a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh already, but they're mostly no, no. I could go back and I could read it off. There, everything's in a binder. So yeah, the laws I have. You talking about the promo? This one? Yeah, I'll read you after this one. I'll read you the what the Yu-Gi-Oh ones I already went through, and then you tell me if you want me to run uh any of it. I have everything in their own page, so that's why I said if somebody asked me earlier if they got any Pokemon, I'm like, yeah, I got Pokemon when I get to it. I mean, I'm sorry to do it that way, but all right, let's go. I'll go back real quick. Let's see. I'll pull them out. You tell me whether to run it or not, and if not, I'll put it back. I got that one. I'm gonna run this one. Yeah, I'll run. I'll run. Like I said, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna lower the time though. I can't wait no 30 seconds. That's crazy. I'll get your bag ready.
When a shopping cart smashed my headlight, people worried filing a claim would take forever.
And life would revolve around the shopping cart.
All right, put it in your baggie.
But thanks to Geico's around the clock paying support, that never happened.
It feels good to
I can open the damn bag. There we go. All right, I opened it. I opened it. Get in the bag. There you go. All right, let's see. That's for that one. I'll keep going to the next page. Let's see. I got the Mass Hero Furnace. I said I'll just run them, and if not, then like I said, I'll put them back. That's for one of the new sets. Yeah, this one, Mikanko Shinbo, Noble Twins. All right, more swords. I put yours there. I don't know. Do you collect these Field Center cards? Oh, sheet. No. Oh, dang it. Yeah, my bad. I put it at 30 seconds. Uh, I won't run those then if you don't. Let's see. I got. Could have probably just swept the card out and put a different one up there with a timer. This one, Dogmatica Lawbringer. Let's see. Trying to see if I had any other. Oh, this one came out. Wow. Trying to see. Oh, his Torrential Tribute, 25th century quarter or the quarter century one. All right. I have Runic Fountain. Okay, so I'm running back to the page. Let's see. Oh, I do have the Time Wizard. I forgot I changed the timer on it. That's about it for Yu-Gi-Oh! Up to the point that I was at. Here we have Godzilla Cedar Rampage. Oh, no problem, man. Here's Flame Hashira.
There's a lot about the job that isn't actually that fun that I have now automated away almost entirely. One of them is Sentry. This is kind of a different type of
There's
automation,
another one.
where it's going to go through on whatever schedule, whatever cadence, and it picks off one of the top Sentry issues. So what this type of automation does is it allows us to focus on what is going to make the Codex app great to use and useful.
Here's Digimon. I have Metal Greymon.
And
X
that fall through
Anybody.
that, like, aren't quite as fun to figure out, at least for me. That stuff can happen kind of behind the scenes.
Commercials are killing me, man.
Hey, it's Steve Bargetzi. Get ready for the dead air because the new Breadwinner trailer starts now.
Here's another one. Digimon Gankumon.
This is a big opportunity. I'm going to give you an offer. But Nate, you have to stay home and take care of the kids.
Yeah, I could do that.
Really? We're all gonna die.
I'm right here.
Bye. Love you guys. Dad, the door is locked.
It's Tanjiro.
Wind in the back, we'll crawl through that.
Dad, you're going the wrong way.
Saw that preview yesterday when I was watching Super Mario.
What? Give me the phone.
Hi guys, you missed me already?
It was just a sword.
How many nights is it supposed to take? We were going to run this place like a dealership. The more chores you do, the more perks you get.
You're just getting us to do your work.
I like to think of it as our
Oh, this one's a SSR Shinobu.
2 weeks of underwear.
What happens after 2 weeks?
We throw all this out, start over. I'm okay, does my feet hurt, my back hurt.
Dad, are you mom now?
Yes, I am your mother.
We do makeup.
Yeah.
3, 2.
Here's a Frankie.
Your mom does this?
Have you ever seen him with nose hairs?
Wait, are you filming?
That was an alternate.
Dead Era is about teamwork. So let's talk about it. What do we need to get through this?
I want a horse.
This is from Dragon Ball Heroes. It's Lord Slug when he's fighting Lord Slug.
Who's that?
Brian, the boy she likes. Maybe Brian should come over for dinner.
Makes it look so easy. This has been the hardest I've ever worked in my life.
I know this is hard, growing into
All right.
but this could change our lives.
Trust me. Don't let your dream die. Sorry, sir.
And some of these I just pulled.
Not the vibe.
Yeah, this one's a secret rare Gohan.
Sounds like
It's on Gohan Youth. Last time I priced it was at $10.
That girl.
Like I said, I'm not pricing them like that unless it's something really expensive. All right, Donald. Like I say, each card's gonna have its own protector, so I won't. This one's just a promo rare. of One Piece. Don Quixote Rocinante. I call him Corazon, so I don't know why. Oh, here's an alternate art of Piccolo. The last time I checked, it was $6. Go back in the binder. Here we have Mihawk, super rare from OP09. And I only have like 3 pages left of stuff after this, and then that's it. This one is one of my favorite right here. Piccolo and Gohan. This next two, I have to change the price on it. I apologize. Like I said, this one's a serial number 98 out of 666. Yansha with the 1-star Dragon Ball. Couldn't find a price at all for this damn card. I have it set at 100, but like I said, I ain't about that. It is serial number in the back, right there, 666. Claudio gone. All right, Claudio, let me get you your baggie. My last thing would have been to send it to get graded because I'm like, I don't know nothing about this card, yo. Claudio gone. All right, I got you, Claudio. All right, this next one, super short print. It's Ultra Instinct. Oh, anytime. Goku. So yeah, I looked it up what SSP was, and that's what it's super short print. This one though, I can't run it for that. I'll start it at 30. I have this priced at $80. Anybody's interested in that.
It's an achievement in the GMC Sierra HD AT4X. Get 4.9% APR on 2026 GMC Sierra heavy duty models.
And like I put on the notes, if there's a card you guys want to put a bid on, or do you want to, negotiate, I'm open to it. I'm not gonna say no, no, no. All right, this page is done. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, okay. Let's start with a Yu-Gi-Oh here. Super polymerization. Oh shoot, I left it on 30 seconds. No wonder it's taking so damn long. I was wondering, I'm like looking at the screen, I'm like, wait, it hasn't ended yet? This page is mostly a mixture. Then the next page has Pokemon on it. Pokemon, yeah, the next 2 pages is Pokemon. And then that'll be it. Here's Godzilla alternate art, history's greatest monster. Oh, dang it, man. Keep putting out 30 seconds. Sorry, guys. My bad. I said it's my first time back in a month. Still trying to get my brain cells to work. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think I would get the show done, but like I said, I'm glad I'm able to complete it. All right, Donald. This one's a leader car, Soro. All right, let me make sure I hit the right thing. All right. All right, it's the Sabo Super Rare. Here's another Godzilla alternate, Heat Ray. All right, Donald. Here's Goldie Raja. Here's a Mega Mawile EX. Here's Divine Departure. There's See, I didn't look at this picture. At first, I was like, that looks like water, something. I don't know, squirt. I don't know. But then I see she's holding a gun. So I ain't make the card, man. I just had to look at it. I'm like, what the hell's going on in this card? Making sure, All right, Claudia, let me put this one in here. This one is Stussy SR. Oh, who the hell? Oh, yeah, I know who she is now. I was gonna say I don't know who the hell that is, and I'm like, yeah, I remember now. So she was like the CP30. Here's Buggy. This one's one of those with the pirate foils on it.
Še zmeraj si v sanjah, a ne mojih. Idealiziram tebe in življenje, a ti ne držiš tempa. Nihče ga nikoli ne more. Ampak zabava je skoraj pri koncu.
Here we have Maximum Belt.
Ni več moč ubežati. Nikomur ni več moč ubežati. Sem prevara.
Grand Tree.
Plaque psoriasis. But thanks to Skyrizi, I'm showing off my clear skin. With Skyrizi, I saw dramatically clearer skin. And most people were clearer even at 5 years. Don't use allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur before treatment gets checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any symptoms of vaccines. With Skyrizi, nothing on my skin.
The weirdest.
Ask your dermatologist about Skyrizi today.
I think I have an actual
Spring with unbeatable savings.
the Alabasta set.
Save up to $22,500 off MSRP on select new Audi models. Get financing as low as
But they're like all over the damn place.
2 months on select new Audi models. Or it's the versatile Q5 for just $669 a month. The all-new, fully reimagined
I put it
2024
in there.
Q3 is here. Stop by our
Hold up, my sword. Let me see what. Pretty sure I just put it in your bag.
driven.
Okay, I put it in there. I was making sure. Here's Team Rocket's Articuno. But I think I collect pretty much anything. So I have soccer, baseball, football, boxing, UFC. Here's Edwin Newgate. There's two in there, two of the same card. I don't feel like charging any more than that. Like I said, pretty soon we're getting to the most of the Pokemon. Here's Trafalgar Law, super rare. Welcome, welcome. It's in the front page. Okay, I'll put these in here. Give me one sec. This one's a secret rare ace. Welcome, welcome. This was a double rare. Team Rocket's Moltres. It has his Destined Rival stamp on it. He took it away. Hey, I do the same thing though. Here's here's the same card, but it doesn't have the Destined Rival stamp on it. Yeah, I did that with I bought this one, the Universes Godzilla set, because it gives you buy the deck for $35, and then it gives you a pack. It's like a single pack comes in the thing, and when I opened it, I got the King Ghidorah, and when I looked it up, it was $200, and I said to him, "Yeah, I don't think so." Like, you keep the deck and the rest of the cards. I said, "You're not taking that one." I said, "Because I don't want you destroying it." Like to rock. Yes. But now he has his own binder and everything. He takes it to school to trade with people. I tell him what to look out for, because I mean, I know his friends don't do it on purpose, but a lot of them be bringing those, like the Tamu cards or the Wish cards, and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, your friends. I said, I know he's your friend, but I'm like, those are fake cards. You don't want to, unless it's something you want to put in your collection, I guess. Here's an Execute illustration rare. After this, I got 5 Pokemon cards left. 2 of them are expensive. Like I said, I'm not going to run it for the full amount. Cuddy gone. Because like I said, there's people that sell on here that I don't understand it. If you don't want somebody buying it at a certain price, put it at the price you want. Don't be bitching later because somebody bought a $80 card or something for $5. I don't understand that. Like I wrote the prices on all of mine, and then I tell people, The ultra rare Lieutenant Search. This one ain't worth much. It's only $2. I'm running it at $1. But if it was $100 card, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Come on, guys, let's get it up there." No, fuck that. If I put it $1, I gotta eat it. You know. Let's see. Yeah, I know. I don't like that. Vezendipity EX. It's a double rare. That lamp is that light's like hitting it at the worst spot. All right, the next three, two of them are Destined Rival stamps. See, the problem means I'll buy sealed and then I'll open it. Like I just got the, what was it, the Team Rocket Moltres box. I opened it because I was bought it so that me and my oldest could open it, but I was like, you know what? What ace? The last ace that I put up there. Oh, he's gotta be in the other page. You talking about the secret rare? That one?
This is Arby's crispy chicken sandwich, now available in the $7.99 meat 3 box. Our chef describes it as prime cut, 100% all white meat chicken, but we just say it's
Yeah, I like it. I just don't like the because they want me to pay for without commercials, but every time I look over, it's like, you want to skip? I'm like, yeah, I want to skip it. I don't want to hear half these commercials talking about stuff that I don't even need yet. You know, diapers and whatever else. All right, this one's a Moltres double rare, Destined Rivals. It's one of the promos that you get from the box. Last time I checked, it was only $8. So, like I said, I'll run it at $1. Yeah, I bought the set to open it with my oldest, like I said, and it got here late. So I took what the packs out, and then I took the box, the mats, the sleeves, everything else, and I put it in his room, and I left it there. I told him I'm not. Who won this one? Mars Sword. Oh, there's two left that are gonna be bangers. Pretty sure. This one's Rockets Moltres double rare. $55 is what it's worth. I'll start it at 20 bucks. All right. It's one of the promos from. You guys haven't done so yet. Give me a follow on here, please. As I'm trying to get at least trying to get to 1,000 sales. Mr. Mr. Raskin. All right, next one's that Eevee that was in the picture. Have it as illustration rare Eevee. Last time I priced it, it was $79 on TCG. I'm gonna start it at $40. It's right here. Let me do this right now. There is no sudden death, sir. Just whoever bids last, that's who gets it. But it does have a 5-second counter offer, is what it is. Oh, Mr. Raskin. All right, guys, that's all the cards from the binder. I don't know if there's anything you want me to run back. I think the only other expensive cards I got here are I have one from Tokyo Revenger. I got one from One Piece. And I got one from what's that called? Case Closed. I'll run it one more time, see if anybody's interested. This one's a Case Closed PTR. It's a good anime, but I never finished it. Value at 100. I was for $25. This next one is this one's My Era Begins. Blackbeard. This one had it priced at it's 120. Oops. Like I said, I'm just trying to hold up before I put it up there. I ain't trying to hit that. And then it says let's see. Okay, all right, let me fix it. All right. I'll do $40 start if anybody wants that. This was these are Japanese. Oh shit, did it even start? Oh, I put it for 10 seconds. Any more Pokemon? No. I don't have that much Pokemon. That's just mainly from that, like I said, the one set that I opened.
Known for sure.
This one's super special rare. If anybody watches Tokyo Revengers, it's a founding member Mitsuya, and it actually has the artist on it.
FDA approved for 18 types of cancer, including
It's like brand new.
one of those cancers.
I literally opened it to do a video, and I sleeved it, and
As treatment before
yes,
surgery, and then continued alone after surgery when you have
I promise is near mint, more than near mint, but I promise you
To attack healthy parts
that it's good.
during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough.
Yeah, this one they have it priced at on TCG. It's $165.
Irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation,
I'll start at 75.
thirst for urine, confusion, memory problems, persistent or severe muscle pain or weakness, muscle cramps, fever, rash, itching, or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, such as Crohn's.
Oh, this one? Last time I checked, it was 165.
Burn syndrome, an organ, tissue, or stem cell transplant, or receive chest radiation. Keytruda can harm your unborn baby.
Yeah, I opened it. It's the one big hit I got out of the booster box. I paid like $75 for the booster box.
Exploring ways to treat even more types of cancer. It's true. Keytruda. See,
Yeah, the only Pokemon cards I got left, like I said, it's
ask your doctor if Keytruda could be right for you.
I mean, other than that one, I mean, this is another one of those promos. This is one of the promos from that, also the Team Rocket set. Yeah, like I said, the only thing I don't sell from that set is the sleeves, the dies, the The mat. The other hand, oh, here's another one. You know that. There's a Dippity X. Anybody wants that one? Yeah, it was. So you look at it. When I got that Moltres box, yeah, it was. I got it for $200. By the time I got here, it was already at $280 online. I was like, damn. But yeah, between the promos and that Eevee, not counting anything else, it was probably like 100. I had about $160. So I was like, all right, not bad. But it sucks that it's out of 18 packs. That's the only hit. That's the only hit I got. I was like, what the hell? But I took it. I was like, yeah, no. Yeah, the suspense of opening all the packs, and then you start thinking you're like Yu-Gi-Oh! And you're like, heart of the cards. Yeah, other than that, all I have is Dragon Ball. Like I said, Dragon Ball Super, Heroes, uh, Street Fighter. Oh yeah. No, I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind the Yu-Gi-Oh. I think when the quarter century rares came out, I think I had like 15 tins over here. Where me to look for something in particular. Uh, but like I said, yeah, give me a follow here. I'll follow you guys back. If you do have my channel out, and I will see you guys next time. All right, this was fun. But like I said, I'm gonna try to get more material, more packs. Uh, and then I'll be on here next time. I try to be here at least once a week. But it was, I think my wife's trying to call me. You guys want to rate somebody? If I rate somebody, don't leave. You can leave after we get there. All right, but thanks for showing me some love, man. Like I said, I appreciate it, guys.
It's just like a very cool way to prototype extremely quickly. If I go here in Figma, I just have this design here that I pulled together. I can
I don't
just
know
do
what's
nothing.
going on. I'm literally trying to rate.
Skill to implement the automations page in my app. It was like 90% of the way there.
All right, guys. I guess I'm gonna have to just cancel it. It's not letting me rate anybody. But thanks for stopping by, guys.